Hi everybody, welcome back to WEDucation. I'm here with Lisa from Luminous Events.
Hello.
Welcome, Lisa.
Hi.
Thank you for fitting us in. Guys, we are in busy season right now, so Lisa is graciously giving me a little bit of her time, so we're going to dive right in and find out all about Luminous Events. So tell us how you guys started.
So it basically started with planning our own wedding. We were moving into our 10th wedding season now, and so we started planning our wedding about 12 years ago, getting married in a gorgeous courtyard at New Orleans Board of Trade, and we couldn't find anyone that did specialty lighting. We wanted tons and tons of candles in the courtyard for our centerpieces. We approached our florist. She just didn't have the quantity and basically just said there was no way she was dealing with candles because it was so much work. So we kind of joked around and bought our own decor, bought our own candles and vessels and vases, and said maybe we should start a candle rental company. We both had very busy day jobs, decorated our own wedding, had some friends help us out. Someone saw our wedding pictures and said, "Who did your wedding?" And we said we did. And that same year we did a handful of weddings. The following year we did 15 or 20, and now almost 10 years in, we average about 200 events, weddings, corporate, special events. And it just really all started with us finding a niche of something that was missing in our market, and so here we are.
And I know you guys started off in your home, and I know also from working with you, you were at a previous space, now we're at this space, so you guys have grown significantly.
Right. It's
Staff
expanded
and everything, right?
so much more than we ever anticipated. It started as a candle rental company out of our little 1,200 square foot house at the time, and then we moved into our first real space, which was maybe 2,000 square feet, and then we rented a third space, grew out of that, and just this past year we actually purchased this building. We're pushing right at about 14,000 square feet of specialty decor, and we'll be moving into another expansion on the same property for 2019.
Wow.
So it's definitely
That's
more
awesome.
than just a few candles around a fountain now.
Well, and I was gonna say, I know that the business started with, as we say, just candles, but I don't mean it like that. You could see so many different options, but now it's more than candles, it's more than lighting. Tell us a little bit more about the products that you guys, I know this, for instance, what we're sitting on is part of it.
Pretty much everything in here you can rent, except for maybe our people.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and we are going to take a tour of the space afterwards.
We will.
But tell us a little bit about what else is in this warehouse.
So now we have grown to a full service, curated specialty decor rental company. So while candles are still a huge portion of what we do, and they are amazing and really the icing on the cake of your wedding, we are now everything from custom builds, bars, bar backs, lounge furniture, boxwood hedges, signage, tables, lounge groupings, soft seating, you name it, anything in that specialty, the chandeliers that you see, and any of that specialty luxury decor item, beyond just your everyday tables, chairs, and linens is what we do, and we love it. It kind of never ends, and we evolve with what the bride demands and what the market kind of sees as far as what the latest trends are.
And you guys actually have a team now that builds. So if I ask for something, if you don't have it and I'm willing to pay for it, you can actually build it potentially. I mean, I'm sure some things are.
Absolutely.
But I'm sure you haven't found something yet.
It's very rare that we say no or we don't figure out how to make it happen, but we have a full-on production team here, a full carpentry team, that anything that our clientele, our brides, our grooms, our corporate clients come in, literally if they can dream it, we can design it and build it. So we really do spend about 50% of our time, and actually even half of our staff spends their entire day on the carpentry side, where they're building custom bars, bar backs, backdrops for stages, for bands.
That's
so
awesome.
You name it, there's really that need for more of the custom and just more of that unique from event to event, to have a touch to their event that's a little bit different.
Absolutely. So tell us, as a couple out there viewing, what is it? I know everybody talks about how much, and we don't know, because we don't even know what you're looking for. So what can they come in with, and what kind of things should they be prepared to answer in order for you to even see if this is a fit? I know you guys have minimums from, based on what's going on. So I mean, what kind of conversation will you initially have for that screening process?
Of course, and it's ever evolving, and I think now that we are going to be moving into our 10th year in 2019, we do spend more time on the front end getting to know our clients, getting to know our brides, our grooms, our corporate clients, and really trying to pull out if we have a target budget, do we have a vision, do we have a direction? So we'll generally start with a call first and just qualify what their needs are. Are we a good fit for them? Are they a good fit for us? We cannot service everyone. We are a niche decor company that wants to really keep it a little bit more intimate with how many clients we have each week. We do have event minimums. So really right off the bat, we're very open and upfront about our event minimums during peak season. Of course, if you're coming into New Orleans to get married or have an event in July or August, those event minimums, you have a much better shot of getting in the door. But outside of that, we have event minimums because our city is so busy with events. We just only are going to take so many every week to really keep that service top notch. So we start with a call and we establish the client's vision, kind of the direction, where their event is taking place. And then of course we talk budget, at least parameters, and discuss our minimums for their particular week. And from there, if we feel like it's a good fit and they are able to meet our minimum, we'll have them come into our showroom. And there's just nothing better than having that client walk in the door and see product in person.
Yeah. And we always say, and I get this a lot when clients want to meet in the space, and I think you're like me, we'll do a site visit, make sure we're all on par with what the space is, especially if it's something we haven't been to before.
Exactly.
Which is probably hard pressed for you to find these days, but still, but we still want the clients to come in, because if we have a storefront, a showroom that we can get them to, I personally agree. I feel like it's better for you to actually be able to see it set up and lit, and what that environment's going to look like once it's all together. And, and really being able to go in the back, even if it's not their specific piece or that piece of furniture, you can at least see it to scale, to say, okay, imagine this in X, Y, and Z color, here's a swatch, that kind of thing. So.
And we all know, between our planners and ourselves, we know the venues so well. It's always interesting because we will, at first there's always that hesitation from the client to not meet in the venue. And once we get them in here, we're able to see kind of their reaction, because we can describe the venue probably better than they realized, even standing in the space, how well we know already the space. And when they see the decor come to life in here, you just really see that reaction from them, and there's nothing better than getting them into the showroom.
And you guys will do destination as well.
Absolutely.
Which I'm sure is a whole different.
Yes.
So
travel and destination is a different conversation. We absolutely will do it, but it does involve not only travel fees for the event, but we need to get out there ahead of time and do just what we said we don't have to do as often here. We've got to get into those spaces.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but we're happy to do it, and we do it as often as we can, but New Orleans keeps us quite busy.
Yes. So Lisa, take us through, your ideal couple. What is the ideal luminous couple? If you have to just paint the picture, what do you think?
That's a big question. We work with over 150 couples a year, brides, grooms, special events, corporate parties. I feel like our bride that we're starting to see a good bit more, especially in the last several years, has a great sense of style, knows herself really well, or himself, well-traveled, and loves to come in here because they see things that are unique and clean and classic, but possibly has a little bit of an edge or something that maybe they haven't seen at every event that they've gone to, every wedding. So many of our clients lately are coming out of New York, LA, Chicago. In addition to the New Orleans area, the brides here also have such a great sense of who they are, and it just kind of commands that when they come in here. So it's just really someone that has a classic elegance to themselves, but not boring by any means. So they really want to reflect kind of who they are in their event. I feel like you'll see that kind of in the products that we've curated here, really kind of fit that vision for them.
And I guess that goes along with customizing things.
Yeah,
they're the ones that are asking for something out of the ordinary, or something that isn't already in the showroom, so it goes hand in hand.
And it's fun, because then that's where we get to get creative, and our design juices get to go really start, and we love to kind of see their eyes light up when we say, well, I understand that you love all this, but you mentioned wanting to bring in something a little bit different, or make this lounge area feel a little bit more special, or have the room pop with a different type of lighting, and we'll start sketching. And that's really the bride that we love to see, that kind of can follow along with that and also trusts us. Even if they can't see it physically yet in here,
but they just
know
and
they know
it's gonna look great.
That we're on the same page with who they are and what their vision is for the space, and anything special that we can customize, they trust us to run with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So aside from being the OG of the candle game here, what do you think sets you apart? I mean, you guys really created, you know, this, not only just this business and idea that this could be a business, but you've grown into, you know, such so many options.
Sure, yeah.
Aside from just you guys kind of being the forward thinkers, what is it that sets you apart from those that do provide candles or furniture?
Yeah,
that kind of thing?
no, and that's a great question, and we've talked about this before. I mean, there are lots of decor companies out there, and it's great because there's someone for everyone. But there's also a reason that we're moving into our 10th year, and it's a couple of things. The customer service and the relationships that we've built in this city, you can't replicate, you can't duplicate that side of it, and that the venues know who we are, the planners know who we are, because we're just really real. What you see is what you get. We're super honest, we're friendly and fun, and we just built long-standing relationships. And hands down, and I know that you can speak to this and agree with this, and all of our venues say this, is our staff. We have really built a team that they're not just workers.
They care about what
really care. I mean, literally we'll get text messages from Thomas or from Brandon or from Caroline or from Jason that say something doesn't look right, or this was out of place, or I didn't love the way. They take so much pride in it. And again, kind of going back to, you can duplicate, you can buy this couch or you can buy that candle holder, but you just can't replicate our people and the relationships that we built in the city. And that shows 10 times over.
And I would think the experience that you have that eye on design for even the guys to go in to be setting up and realize, I know I've been with them before where something's off center, which happened to us recently, and they were helpful to me by moving what we needed from all over, you know.
They're hardcore. I mean, they'll walk in a ballroom and say, we don't like this layout. Can we adjust these tables so that our decor and the floor's decor all showcases the way we know that our bride wanted it? So they take so much pride in that. And again, I just can't stress enough that we wouldn't be here today as far as we've gone. Again, if you don't have an eye for it, it doesn't do any good to have 20,000 square feet of inventory. Right. So the relationship building and the crew that we've built has really kind of catapulted us to be the best in the city.
And that personal touch. I know you're on every job. I mean, meaning you sit with every client. So it's a personal interaction. And I know that goes a really long way as well.
It does.
Well, we're going to take a tour of the back of the house and also the showroom, but back of the house as well, so you guys can see a little bit of product. Understandably, we are in wedding season and holiday season.
Crazy in here.
It's a little crazy, but you can at least get a little glimpse of some of the custom stuff that they've done. And also you can see a little bit in the showroom with chandeliers and furniture and all the good stuff. So come along with us. video today. Lisa, thank you for fitting us in. So, I know, exactly. So, we really appreciate it. Tune in, share, like, comment. Guys, if you have any vendors that you want to see, or if you want more information from Lisa over here, check her out on Instagram, Facebook, her website, email, call, whatever. And also email me here-ish if you have any topics, or if you're a vendor and you want to be featured, or if you're a couple and want to talk about anything. So that's all. So tune in next time, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye. Looking at each other. Oh, keeping like a nice smile.
Yeah, like we were both like, as the other one would start talking, we'd be like,
I have things to do.
Yeah,
that's
like,
so us.
Hurry up. No, let's not be us. Let's just be other people.